The business world is facing a major upheaval as President Trump restricts immigrants and refugees from 7 Muslim-majority countries from coming into the country. Among the first to confront Trump, Goldman Sachs, Starbucks, Ford, Netflix, Google. The airlines are offering ticket refunds to travelers banned from coming to America. Airbnb, the Koch brothers, and Lyft. Uber is now creating a fund to help immigrants after a price surge and driving customers during the New York airport taxi protest. And while there are conservative groups pleased with the new White House policy, Phil Levy of the Chicago Council on Global Affairs says there's also concern.
I think, to put it mildly, there's been serious concern on the part of the business community. I think the U.S. business community is aware what a major role immigrants play in the American economy, and this seems to challenge that at some level. I think it's worrisome because it seems to be a policy that was rolled out without doing the proper groundwork, that you see uneven application of the policy, and maybe they didn't think through some of the questions like, what does this mean for green card holders and for legal residents? It's worrisome because it suggests a policy process that's not as careful as it ought to be, and that can have some serious ramifications for business. The upside is very hard to find. It's not clear that this is addressing a serious security threat. If there is a threat out there, the administration has not yet made that case very clearly in public.
Thank you, Phil. Apple, eBay, and Oracle are a few of the companies created by first or second generation Americans with ties to Iran and Syria. A record amount of money is being poured into the ACLU to fight the president's stance on immigration. We turn to attorney Ed Clinton to find out if the stay on the immigration ban will hold.
The order does contain an exception for those who are religious minorities in those 7 countries, and the religious minorities would likely be Christians. That raises a question under the Constitution, under the Establishment Clause, whether that's constitutional or not. Again, this is an issue that has not been litigated. There are statutory provisions on both sides, and there's going to be constitutional law on both sides. I'm afraid this one's going to the United States Supreme Court.
President Trump reveals his choice for the Supreme Court vacancy in prime time tonight.